presentation of the NBA Live. On 2K.
Oh, shit.
Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter.
Let's go, game time.
Well, guys, for the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off the loss to the Wizards. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Now here's Porter. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's Embiid. That shot off the mark. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Barnes looking around. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. For three. And Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia with the ball. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. With LaMarcus Aldridge, the first challenge is always jump shooting. Coach said he can handle like a guard to create space. And then the high release point makes the shot impossible to contest. And they need some luck to slow him down tonight. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
What in the hell?
Here's Hill. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Aldridge is screen. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Alexander Walker.
Man, what a shitty start to this game.
The 76ers again can't hit it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Hill. Five on the clock. Clark outside. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
All right, come on, fellas.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. Saric outside. Embiid inside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Proving how legitimate of a threat he is inside. I mean, once Embiid gets it this close, I mean, it's all but over.
Crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fake.
And Philadelphia has possession following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. Oklahoma City trailer. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Hill. Clock at 6. The kick out to Barnes. Launches a 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the 76ers. Now Leonard. Pass to Embiid. Unable to get that one. And the Thunder going the other way now. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
Pass to SCH. Outside Leonard. Three-pointer. Traps in the tray.
There's no reason you should leave someone open around Sarge. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
Hill looking around. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And the layup's good off the glass.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
The 76ers lead. Here's Alexander Walker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Leonard with no one around. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Here's Alexander Walker. Barnes with it. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Here's Alexander Walker. To the left wing. And here's Embiid. And the basket is good.
Superb focus from the big man. Embiid, I mean, you really have to whack him to prevent the bucket.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. No good from Clark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And a real weapon of Porter, outstanding at finding the room he needs on the perimeter to pull the trigger.
And here is Hill. Following Otto Porter's three. Sinks the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Pass to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Embiid. That one rolling around and rims out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Barnes outside. Pass to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And for a big guy, Aldridge is so agile. I mean, lets him work that play there to perfection.
The 76ers trail. Embiid with it. Aldridge is covering. Embiid inside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Aldridge up on top. Pass to Kennard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would to.
Outside Porter. Here's Alexander Walker. Now Embiid, guarded by Horford. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got his third bucket of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now here's Kennard. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From about 19 feet, Horford gets the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 1.
And look, I respect how Horford rarely tries to move out of his skill level. He knows what he can do and does it well.
Back to Leonard. Embiid the screen. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. Pass to Brooks. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Mitchell with it. Outside Green. Here's Embiid. Guarded by Horford. Fades away. Embiid, no good. Outside, Horford. It's stolen by Davis. Takes a 3. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, how about the length of Embiid? I mean, it's tough to deal with. Outstanding, using it to gobble up offensive rebounds.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Horford. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nah, bro, I'm not joining the party, bro. I don't like talking when I'm playing, unless I'm streaming.
So far. On the wing, Mitchell. Shoots the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Unless I'm streaming, man.
We've seen several lead changes.
Too many distractions in the party.
Giving it in.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Here's Baisley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kennard on the wing.
He missed. Let's go.
With the rebound.
I don't even talk when I stream because ain't nobody talking.
Here's Mitchell.
Foul right off.
It better not be on. Oh my God. He falling, but it's a charge.
.124 left in the first quarter.
Yeah, you know how 2K on, bro.
And here is Williams. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Kennard for 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Mitchell looking it over. Over in the corner, Green. Here's Embiid. That
Hit the
one,
ball,
no
Embiid.
good.
Damn.
Good work defensively by Horford. Outside Williams. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kennard. Great D that time from Green.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Morris with the bucket.
Wow, Morris is a great stretch 4. Spaces the floor beautifully. You can't lose him out on the perimeter.
Pass to Kennard. Picked by Horford. Fires from 14.
Good defense. Let's go.
The first quarter of play. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Philadelphia.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Oklahoma City trails by 4. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Outside, Horford.
Yes.
And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Philadelphia with the ball. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis.
You got Donovan Mitchell and Embiid, nasty. Nah, I got this dude's name's Davion Mitchell. That's not Donovan Mitchell, bro. He's a rookie.
So far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Horford. Shoots over Bradley.
It's a made. Oh shit.
Opportunity to the wing on the left. That one off.
It's a made up. He's a made up 2K player.
Leading by 7. Mitchell wide open. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City off a shot. The Thunder with another miss. Now, here's Mitchell. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Count it.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside Williams. Pass to Clark. Over to the left wing.
Good shot.
Gets the front of the rim and out.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Back to Leonard. There's the triple. And that one falls.
Brandon told me he busting your ass. He beat me last game we played, but I don't know about busting my ass. He won. Actually beat me twice this year.
It's back to Hill. Hits the three-point bomb.
Goodness.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
But it's a matter of pride and a matter of each side trying to seize control of this game right now.
Morris outside. Knocked away. Clark into the lane. And slam dunk by Clark.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Pass to Davis. Morris looking over the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Leonard. It's Clark with the rebound.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
You know, I was streaming. I was about to stream Call of Duty, but the guy asked me to play.
He's got 5. It's back to Hill. And he's way off from outside. The 76ers leading by 7. Leonard on the wing. has 6. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. Barnes outside. Now Aldridge. Back to Barnes. Shot clock at 3. And Davis pulls it down. Outside Leonard. The fader. Count the basket. Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
Barnes outside. The Thunder with another miss.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
So both teams making some changes here. The 76ers leading by 9. Here's Alexander Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Pass to Winslow. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Baisley. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Williams. From deep. The shot comes out. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's Saric. Off target from 3-point range. Oklahoma City trails by 9. Winslow with it. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nobody near Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Pass to Saric. Here's Embiid. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Left side, Williams. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Embiid with it. That one goes. Count it. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
No, look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Outside Williams. Unloads. That one misses. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Alexander Walker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Winslow comes to help. Pass to Davis. To the middle. That one is good from Joel Embiid. And 12 points for Joel Embiid.
Proving once again how dominant he is. I mean, once Embiid gets rolling, it's like an avalanche.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. So it's the Thunder now. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Aldridge, high post. And that one, good. Aldridge has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Pass to Porter. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Leonard. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good off the back rim and in. Leonard's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7. Barnes outside. Over Porter. He can't hit that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Pass to Leonard. Outside Porter. Back to Leonard. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Inside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with his 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Right side, Porter. Pass to Alexander Walker. Clock at 4. Shot from free throw range. And the shot is long. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Thunder. They trail by 16. It's Hill on the wing. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. .46 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Leonard, that's for 2. Another miss by Leonard.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Outside Hill. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's back to Hill. Here's Baisley, guarded by Porter. The three from Hill. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Outside Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite talent in this league, an athletic forward who leads by example.
The 76ers have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor, something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Leonard hits them both. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Philadelphia. That quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Now here is Hill. Clock at 6.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Hill with it. Now guarded by Porter. Over in the corner, Barnes. From outside, off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Hits the outside fadeaway. Leonard's got 17.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. He's just not connected.
Kicks it out to Leonard. And he's good on the 3 ball. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
A true go-to option on offense. Leonard knows this team depends on him to take and make those big shots.
Here's Hill. Off the left rim and out. Philadelphia leading by 23. SCH outside. Pass to Leonard. Screen by SCH. Fires high post. Barnes jumps the miss. Here's Oklahoma City. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. And here is Aldridge. Leonard with the steal. Out to the wing. SCH has the open look. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Oh, you can't let Sarge get comfortable shooting from mid-range. I mean, once this happens, it's a wrap.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
Porter looking it over. Leonard trying to break free. Offensive rebound. Here's Embiid.
How can I time that fucking hook shot, man?
And Gilgeous-Alexander got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Over in the corner, Barnes. Over Porter. Barnes can't get it to go.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Back to Porter. Embiid the screen. Pass to Alexander Walker. Embiid inside. He's got 12. The shot's good.
And guys, the best thing about Kawhi picking up assists is that it's contagious. When you've got a dominant scorer setting his teammates up and everyone falls in line.
What we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
They got to start guarding him out to about 28 feet because he's killing from long range.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. Aldridge left side. Shoots over Embiid. The Thunder with another miss.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Outside Leonard. The jump hook. Pass to Alexander Walker. Charge outside. Leonard looking around. And that one drops.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you. Pass to Porter. Here's Alexander Walker. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the screen. Now here's Williams. Takes the 3. And Embiid pulls it down.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Leonard. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Embiid. And he banks in the layup. Embiid's got 16.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
About the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play.
Yeah, this team's not very good, so you can't take much stock into this win.
You look at what he can do, Anthony Davis, and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved.
Playing my starters rest of this third and the fourth quarter, all backups.
Pass to Winslow. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. Shot clock at 5. Clark outside. On the wing, Winslow.
Better not take Porter lightly on defense. He's superb at getting his hands in the face of shooters.
Saric outside. Pass to Leonard. Embiid inside. 18 points for him.
Yo, can I hit a fucking hook shot? I just want to hit a hook shot this game.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Now Winslow. Back to Kennard. There's the three. He can't get it to go. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 15-6 run. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul of the game. It's Porter outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Porter's got 6 points.
Embracing the opportunity to shoulder more offense. Porter, come on, you gotta love the rise and fire attitude.
Now here's Winslow. No points in the game yet for him. Over Porter. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Now the 76ers with it. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Leonard. Pass to Embiid. 4 on the clock. 7-foot shot. Offensive rebound. Here's Alexander Walker. Embiid with it. Over Aldridge.
Finally,
He's
man.
good with the little jumper in close. Embiid's got 20 points.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
They get a hand on it. Oh, Leonard in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
An elite scorer in today's game. Leonard is consistent at staying aggressive on the offensive end.
Now, here's Kennard. In the corner, Winslow with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Winslow's got his first basket of the night. Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tools, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
The Thunder making a change here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 20. Off target with the jump hook. Hill with it. Pass to Kennard. Now the 76ers on the break. Leonard with the ball. And it's Leonard with the jam.
The giant wingspan and hands of Leonard, those help so much when he's on the break.
That's a good break. It's tough to connect on those long distance passes.
Now here is Hill. Pass to Kennard. Horford with it. The three. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here's Embiid, guarded by Horford. From 7, Embiid, no good. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Baisley. Horford high post. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, Leonard in position. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Hill.
And at about 230 pounds, Leonard is a well-built specimen. Can absorb defenders like it's nothing.
Here's Baisley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Embiid. Over Horford. Embiid, no good. And here are the Thunder now. And here is Hill. Pass to Kennard. Left side, Horford. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. 76ers ahead, running away with it. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Philadelphia dictating the flow. Now, here's Mitchell. Well, in the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
Brooks outside. Pass to Horford. It's stolen by Green. Williams with the steal. Fast break, here they come. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnover.
This is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there.
It's Davis on the wing. Here's Bradley. Makes it off the glass.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Jones looking for an opening. Picked by Horford. It's Brooks on the wing. Down low. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Jones. The shot, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other. But ultimately, nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
Wow, Morris has such a release. I mean, you love seeing the ball roll off his fingertips.
Now Jones. Pass to Brooks. Clock at 6. Back to Jones. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the 76ers on the break. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. Free throws.
Shit.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
And he sinks the second. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
That's a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Davis. Pass to Green. 76ers moving the ball around. Outside, Davis. Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Brooks with it. Guarded by Green. It's stolen by Green.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
On defense, the Thunder. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And it's Mitchell missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Williams. On the wing, Winslow. They could use a bucket. Knocked loose.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just want it more right now. You gotta love the hustle.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Chris, we know the business of basketball is red hot. Franchise values are skyrocketing. And not only that, Chris, the NBA is America's most popular sport among those 34 and younger.
Well, yeah, it was cool, Kevin. That bodes well for the future, right? It wouldn't surprise me in the next decade or so if the NBA became the premier sport league in the U.S.
Mitchell outside. Davis has the open look. Another miss by Philadelphia.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3 off target.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Pass to Davis. Morris right side. 6 to shoot. Over Clark. Morris, no good.
Good job to stay on him and not give him a good look. Turned an easy shot into a very tough one.
And here's Kennard. It's back to Hill. Now here's Kennard. Pass to Baisley. Launches it. The Thunder with another miss. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And the call will be against George Hill. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. The Thunder with another miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Mitchell with it. The lob to Bradley.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. From past the arc. Good, the assist goes to Hill.
A confident shooter from deep. When you give Gilgeous-Alexander space to pull the trigger, he's not going to hesitate.
Pass to Morris. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the bucket.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Now Davis. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
Here's the screen. Pass to Hill. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Back to Mitchell. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The 3 from Davis. The Thunder pull it in.
I don't know why he keeps shooting. Can anybody tell me nothing is falling for him? He's going to end the game on a bad note if he keeps this up.
Pass to Hill. Five to shoot. Here's Kennard. Shoots over Bradley. Bank shot, no good. Right side Davis. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, at least it feels like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah,
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday. Kennard for 3. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Philadelphia dictating the flow. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Davis surveying the floor. Pass to Bradley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And Jones has it in the corner. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. Outside, Green from deep. And it's Baisley with the rebound. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drives.
Now Mitchell. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what?
GG's.
You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
All right, fellas, or not fellas, everybody, thanks for watching. I think I'm going to stream a little Call of Duty next. I think I'm done with 2K for the day. I'm going to take a little break. I'll see y'all in a couple minutes.